Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. There's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. To throw, here's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Crazy!
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
So 1st down from the 41.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera play. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
May now from the gun. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Bucs have the first.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They sure are moving in early, Brock. Here's a new set of downs at the opposing 43. 1st down, May. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. Trying to connect with Lamb, but it's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. Has room down the left sideline. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion. Now you want to build on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bucks to the line. First and 10. They start the drive with Hall. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here's May on first and 10. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
May on first and 10. He put everything he's got behind it. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Second and 10. Here's May. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. He's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
That's a gain of 8.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
He has the first over the middle. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
On first down, here comes Hall. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. They go right back to Hall. He's pushed straight ahead next, maybe a yard at most. Down by Caleb Ransaw.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's caught for the first. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers trim the lead to 1. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. His return starts at the 5. And his stride will start inside the 25. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Back to pass on first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
The give here on second. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson.
The 3rd down pass. Intercepted.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
At the 30-yard line.
Here's made in the air. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bucs have the first.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Hall running between the tackles. I wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
All right, here we go.
Here's May. On the left side. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Hall goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Ready to go with our second quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. Here's another for him. And he's going to be stopped short. They bring him down as he gets to the 3.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's 3rd and goal.
Eddie, what's up? Kick in! Kill! Go! Crazy!
Operating from the gun, here's May. Buys time, rolling right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A nice skate of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Pass play now. Complete out to the right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw. That one nabbed by Warren. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Danger, Ken. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Back to the well again. He's going to work it to the 20. Nick Bosa makes the stop.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Now on second down. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down, and they've got themselves a first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal. Working now from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
It's going to be 2nd and 3 when we return from our 2-minute warning. It's the Bucs who are in front here at Raymond James. 2nd and 3 now.
Here goes that. 5.
From the gun, it's May. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that separation can create the big play down the field.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 21
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Throwing again, it's May. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick six to watch.
Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Now May coming off that pick. Hawkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
May looking to throw. He's going deep this time. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Buccaneers might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead just before halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. Right side, this is wheeled in by Warren. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Here comes the final play of our first half. looking to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Kaimi Fairbairn set
Fairbairn
to
has
kick
it
off.
all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He's going well so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Finds Neighbors right side. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So through some pretty blatant interference, he found a way to make the catch for the first down, Brock, and they can decline that penalty.
You know what you don't find in the NFL, Kate? You don't find receivers that aren't hungry. When that ball's in the air, they want to eat, and they will fight, and they will scratch, and they will claw through contact to make sure they get their touches.
Let's go.
Running it after the penalty. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They kick the running back in motion. They'll look to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
From the gun on 3rd down. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
And the Raider first down. A gain of 27 on the play.
Working inside the red zone. Back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Let's go now.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. They are throwing it again. He brings it in. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll try and punch it in. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Back on 2nd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take the lead right away in half number 2. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead.
Buccaneers 17.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Throwing is May. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
May now on 3rd down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running back sent in motion. Quick slant caught by Neighbors. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
That's completed right side. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. They get 22 out of that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
He gets them the yard back, but still behind the sticks. Upcoming 3rd and 11.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Caught, nice game left side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is...
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's 2nd and 14. He's going to throw it. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Corey Gallis checks on the extra point. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. Now Borregales on to send it away. He fields it from the 8. just going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Bucks to the line. First and 10. Here's May to the air. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So 20 yards on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. May. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
This, our last play of the quarter. Back to the air. It's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. So first down from the 41. Again, it's May. Connects with his back. Oh. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Throwing again. It's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Third down. Raiders going with some dime coverage here.
Crazy. And you're going to sit up. City, what's up?
Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
To the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Off the play action. May rolling out to his left. That one connects. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Buccaneers now within 1 score in the 4th. Breece Hall with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an...
And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. If defense does the job, you may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
At their own 29-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. So 2nd down coming up.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Setting up to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Throw here, 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He has it at the 22. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. May now. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Zay Frazier has it. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. And any more of those as they trail by a score.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. A give left side for Hall. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 29-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yes, sir. Diddy, what's up? Crazy, crazy.
From the gun, it's May. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 3rd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
Looking to throw. This is hauled in by Harris. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers trail by a field goal. New set of downs from 37. To the air on 1st down, May. Set up the screen here for Hall. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They give on 2nd to Hall. Still going past the 40. And he's finally brought down at the 33. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Bucks have the 1st.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
They get an even 10 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. Here's Hall once more. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here he is to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Throwing now. And he will score. Give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Right side, this is reeled in by Warren. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
And And this is why Scott's talked about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he is to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Officials signaling timeouts. We've got whistles. Time left for one snap. And while we all know the odds are low, it's not impossible that they find a way to score. All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down. Desperation time here. On the move, headed right. That's cut beyond the marker. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. And there was no easy